Hey guys, Jonathan Robinson here with RentScan Scanner Rentals, and I just wanted to make a short video to help you understand how our scanners would work with the Redact-It software. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and open up the scanning software. I already have it pre-configured with some settings that we would do for you as well, and it's going to save automatically in a Redaction test folder. As the documents are scanned, you'll be able to see them pop up and preview them. You'll notice that each document is being scanned as a separate PDF. That's an important part for the Redact-It software. You can also make any edits within this software as well, and that's about it. It's really straightforward. So next we'll jump into the folder. This is where all the documents were saved. I added a few others too, just for this example and for this video. And the final redaction test folder, that's where we're going to save the PDF files with the redactions executed on them. So next we'll go ahead and jump into the Redact-It software. Very clean product. I learned it very quickly, very easy to set up. That's where you're open up a file there. And I want to show you the settings real quick. On this first page, the two things that are important are whether or not you're going to, which script you're going to apply to the pages, and below it we go directly to finalizing. That saves a step there, and this other part here basically saves another step. When you're finalizing, it chooses a default folder where you want the modified redacted PDFs to save. So first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to create a script, and in order to do that I'm going to navigate to my folder here where we had the images that we scanned. We'll open one up. Here you can see the document just as it was in the scanning software, and at the bottom we're going to redact some information out of this form. So we need to create a script so that we can easily duplicate this to all the voter registration cards. Just type in a test name here and save it. In a matter of a few seconds we'll get this thing built. On the left hand side there's a variety of different tools you can select. We'll be taking out the credit card number, expiration, CID, and the title. So we select the redaction tool. You have a lot of flexibility as to what space you want to take out. This is obviously a word process document, but with handwriting you may want to take out a larger area. I'll also show you later on in the video though that you can adjust it from page to page as well. So that's all there is to it, and we'll go ahead and end the script. And now we're ready to modify the settings so that we can go ahead and start redacting the forms that we just scanned. And that box right there is just asking if you want to save an additional redacted file. That's not necessary. So here we'll go into the options. We want to go ahead and apply the script that we just created to all the files that are opened in the software. Select the script in the bottom right there, and there's our test script. We'll open it up, and we've also have it go directly to finalize after applying enabled on that screen as well. And we want to specify the destination folder for the modified PDFs with the redactions, and we'll choose that final redacted test folder that I created. We're going to open the next document every single time. We're in PDF, and we're adding a -R suffix at the end of the file name. So now that we have the automation set up, we're ready to open our first image and begin the redaction process. So the first one opens up. The finalized screen opens up immediately because we had that setting enabled. When we go to publish, it automatically takes us to that final redacted test, and we can click save. Again, there's no need to save the current redact up that's associated with that file. Once we click no, it automatically opens up into the next file. And from here it's just repeat the process. I'll do a couple files here. Now you may want to set it up differently. You may actually want to review each page individually. In that case you can simply disable one of the settings so that finalize box doesn't show up every single time. And that's how you change the settings right here. You can see the redactions are still ready to be applied. You just have to do one more manual step, was to actually click on finalize and then publish it, just as we did the other documents. The next document will still automatically pop up because we have that feature enabled. We'll scroll down to the bottom. You'll see that the redaction has already been applied, and we just need to finalize it. Now, if you need to review these on a case-by-case, especially with handwriting, it's very easy to modify the redaction boxes, and that does not change the script. That would be for each individual page, so that's a nice feature. The last thing I want to do is just go ahead and show you the final redacted files. We have them separated from our originals, and you can tell with the -R. We'll just open them up. It's a standard PDF, so it can open up in Adobe Reader, Adobe Acrobat, etc. And we'll scroll down to the bottom, and you'll notice the black boxes with the privacy. The privacy is optional. I did that in my previous testing, but you don't have to put any text there if you want that to be blank. I'll show you one more, and you can see this at the bottom. And that's the whole process.